Massive clashes, one unforgettable night. It all happens December 6th under the lights of the Soufrière Mini Stadium. 4 teams, one step from glory. The Premier League semi-finals. Be there.
"28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the offshore business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer.
Let's all stand for the national anthem.
A hearty good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in your neck of the globe. It's that time, but it's not the same time. It's a new time. It's semi-final time. The Premier League of the Semi-Pro Football League kicks off tonight. Two exciting matches on the cards for you. In the first encounter, we see a 2 versus 3 where VIEUX South take on GROS-ISLET. And that's going to be followed by 1 versus 4 where Clary take on Canaries. Elijah Williams back in your company alongside the critic, Tennis in Glasgow.
Good night, everybody. Welcome to the Valley of No Return. For those of you like Shaolin and Kung Fu, I think this game or these games tonight will have a sound of karate because there's no turning back. It's either one team will go to the finals, the other will move on to the third place playoff. So everything has to give tonight and nothing will be left on the playing field. GROS-ISLET taking on VIEUX South. Remember VIEUX South, they were tier 2 champions. They got up in the league and now they're in the semi-final. That's a big improvement for them. So that being said, Eli, of course, will introduce the teams.
All right, for VIEUX South in goal, as usual, Glendon Ferdinand, Kimlan Mason, the captain, Eddie Jean-Baptiste, Kendall Clark, and Jose Mathre. They make up the back four. In midfield, Trent Alexander, Can Joseph, and Sean Joseph. And Obafemi Poyot, he's flanked by Saviola Elva and Moses Henry. For GROS-ISLET, Giovanni Di Turville have a present in goal. Stanley Sherry, Sebastian Rebo, O'Neill Toussaint, and Mackay Stanislas make up the back four. Eden Charles, Tonia Simon, Riedel Stanislas make up the midfield three. And Aramis Gilbert, he's flanked by Jalil Evans and Josh George.
No complaints now. You have the perfect surface for the perfect evening. Good temperature, good layout. It's the right way to play football tonight under these conditions. Of course, the Suffolk Mini Stadium will have held so many games in the regular time of the season, but this time it is the crunch end, the business end. Teams tonight, Eli, will definitely have to put into play or probably put into play what they've practiced all week long.
Yeah, just to give you guys some perspective, in the 2 regular season meetings, on August 10th, VIEUX South got better of GROS-ISLET in VIEUX, 5 goals to 3. And then October 31st, they also got the better of GROS-ISLET, 3 goals to 1. Right, so they've scored 8 against this GROS-ISLET team. GROS-ISLET in turn have scored 4 against them. So both teams capable of penetrating the other and scoring goals. So we should be in for a treat.
Yeah, of course, it is semi-finals. Again, this is what players live for. Fans as well. They want to, make sure that they put in a good performance to ready themselves for the finals. And as much as VIEUX South has had the better of GROS-ISLET in the regular season, that in itself is wiped out, and the team starting a clean slate here tonight. And so far, we've seen the GROS-ISLET team on the front foot. Literally taking the charge, ball comes across, looking to find someone in the box area. The defense was able to deal with it for a bit, and has an opportunity called by Toussaint, ever-present Toussaint in defense. We see a throw in now to GROS-ISLET, to VIEUX South, sorry. But again, Eli, you must mention the record. I mean, you must make mention of it. But tonight, guys have to put that behind them and find some new motivation, some new way. Because you don't want a situation, for example, that VIEUX South become complacent. Okay, we have beaten them on 2 occasions. No, you have to rise to this occasion. Similar for GROS-ISLET. GROS-ISLET have to find a motivation somewhere, knowing fully well that they've lost on 2 occasions to this team. So they have to be reinforced and be resolute to avoid a defeat tonight. Well,
GROS-ISLET last won this competition in 2019. That was some 6 years ago. They've won it more recently than VIEUX South has. Of course, VIEUX South, they've better known for their exploits in the Black Hat football competition. They won that 4 times on the trot. So both teams have pedigree. Both teams have expectations, high expectations. As we see a ball into the box, and it's cleared out, of course, by Sebastian Rebo. But both teams expected to take the bull by the horn in this semi-final. There's no turning back, like you said.
No way, boy. There's no tomorrow. You gotta leave it on the line. Everything you do have to be on point. I see our good guy up front, Ramis, probably like an auxiliary 9. A while ago, I see him trying to execute to hold up that ball, maybe hoping that the wingers, guys like Jalil and Baju and I could join him in attack. That should be very interesting. We often speak of GROS-ISLET not having the out-and-out striker, and Aramis, when given the chance, he has proven himself to get onto the score sheet and also provide assists.
Yeah, well, the likes of Troy Greenidge and Badger Edward, they're on the bench for GROS-ISLET. In the event you could bolster the forward line, these guys can always come in and add something different. Aaron Richard as well. He's on the bench.
But I think the key man for GROS-ISLET tonight, as much as they speak of the form of Jalil Evans, he always seems to be at the end of things. But I think one of the critical players tonight for GROS-ISLET will be Eve. Eve comes in with a lot of experience. Of course, he was off for almost a year out through injury. But I think he controls the tempo, whether it be defensively or in attack for GROS-ISLET. And so you look to see a lot of that ball being played to GROS-ISLET's number 11, and thereby let's see how we can crack open passes for Aramis and Jalil. So my focus would be on him, and as I say, so I'll throw into him. Let's see how he deals with it. Try to chip this one a little too much, a little too much mustard, a little too much ketchup. And this one, I think he's the main guy tonight for GROS-ISLET.
Interestingly that you would say that, Critic, because if you've noticed, he's playing further up the field, sort of behind the striker in the 10 role. Normally, he's real Stanislas in that area, and he's a little deeper alongside Tony Simon, pulling the strings from deeper in the midfield. So that might give you some idea of the intent of Coach Francis Babalastic as it comes to building GROS-ISLET's attack.
I think he's going for experience and, of course, the trusted. He's from a national player, injury, but he still has a bag of skill. But what he has that a lot of them don't have is the experience. And that's what I'm thinking that Babalastic went that route. But when we look on the other side of the coin, which is VIEUX South now, we see a more all-around approach and a team which I dub to be the fittest team in the competition, and they will run at this GROS-ISLET team full tilt. Still early days for them, so they're basically trying to find that location, trying to find that spot where they can attack this GROS-ISLET team. And as I say so, we see a situation where Jalil just slipped on the surface, and I'm hoping that he's all right, because normally sometimes you can hurt your groin when you least expect in dealing with slippages on the pitch.
Like you say, hope he's okay. This is not a player that GROS-ISLET can afford to lose. Of course, he's the team's leading goal scorer. He's actually tied for second place. Scores a goal every 133 minutes. So
he's due one tonight.
Yeah, every game and a half he gives you a goal.
He's due one tonight, yeah.
So hopefully all is well. He's not just the talisman in terms of goal scoring. He's also one of the chief creators. So you don't want to see him out at all.
All around player.
Kind of clock.
This possession there. Full ball for Aramis. Can he turn on the Jets? Good defending.
Not the quickest, but Glendon Ferdinand was alive to it. Got out there and sorted it out.
We have another interesting battle tonight as well. Sebastian versus Obafemi.
Yeah.
And as I say so, Sebastian committed his first foul. One thing about him, I mean, in his position as a centre back, you have to be aggressive. But I would love to see him more cultured. He has the size. It's not easy to get around him. So sometimes, like for example, in this little area right there where he committed the foul, Obafemi is going nowhere.
Shepherd him.
That's it, because he has the size. You don't have to try and win every ball as a defender. You know, you have to use. That's how defenders grow. So in this instance, all you have to do was just wait.
Well, both danger men for either side have been put down early on in the game. First it was Jalil Evans for GROS-ISLET. Now it's Obafemi Poyot. He's their leading scorer, VIEUX South's leading scorer. Started off the competition very slow, Critic. caught fire to the back end, and we heard his coach, Jamil Joseph, indicating that, you know, the psychology was playing a major part.
Yes, yes.
You know, he was, you know, had all of those uncertainties in his head about himself. The confidence wasn't all there, but it's sort of sorted out now. So let's see what he'll bring to the table. At this point in time, he's on the deck.
I was happy that Jalil made that point. He gives youngsters an indication that there is life outside the playing field. So as much as you're a good player, but the mental part of the game takes a toll on you. And again, Jalil mentioned, I know he was disappointed in not getting called up. So that may have just played on his psyche. So youngsters thinking that, you know, it's just go out and play. There's so much that can hamper your development, and you must be ready for it. So at least the team and team members, the technical staff was able to speak with him and get him back on song.
See somebody in the comments, they say they're watching from India.
Wow.
That's your place.
Well, that's my cricket team. Eh? Yeah,
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's my
your
place.
place.
I'm from New Delhi.
You're from New Delhi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So good night to you from India. Yeah, that must be St. Lucian studying medicine or something across there.
So that would mean one of your favorite meals would be like a chicken tandoori.
That's correct. Yeah, you'll call it, you'll just eat a lot of dal puri and stuff, but we don't eat dal puri. As we say, so GROS-ISLET mounting a tackle on the right hand side. Player now going down. The tackle taking him on the tracks. So he too may just need some attention on the outside. There is Eve. They're looking to spread, but look at the press by VIEUX South. You see exactly what I'm saying. Like, as soon as the GROS-ISLET players get the ball, it's like a bunch of bees just rush at them.
Yes.
And that's how they model their game. This is how VIEUX South plays.
Well, it's something else that Jamil highlighted as well. Not just the fact that they are very competent in attack, they are also competent defensively, and their defense starts off with a press, a high press. We've seen them execute that, and almost for the entire 90 minutes in some instances. So let's see how they will fare with that against this GROS-ISLET team. Another team that likes to play a very high line as well is this GROS-ISLET squad.
So they must be very mindful, because like you mentioned, if the press is effective and they win the ball in a very timely manner upfield, they will take on the defense of GROS-ISLET almost immediately.
And there's loads of pace. If you've observed, Taj Constantine is on the bench for VIEUX South. It's Moses Henry, but Moses Henry has a more of a turn of pace than Constantine does. And then, of course, you have young Elva, Saviola Elva on the opposite flank. Loads of pace, and you add Obafemi Poyo to that. A dynamic trio up front.
Yeah, those guys could run the 4x4, 4x1 for St. Lucia. What do you think?
You need to add one. It's free.
Oh, free.
But I get your point.
Yeah, free plus one. Yeah. Of course, we were out there at the Francis Babalassi for quite a few, and we're back here in the scenic Soufrière Mini Stadium. Always nice temperature, always nice. I like the drive coming down, you know. We have a player down from VIEUX South. He needs some attention. I want to say good night to my good buddy Coco Bellas. Was in his neck of the woods last night, actually. I know he's watching on the stream. And tell me, for him to come to Soufrière, he need a driver. You know. Tell him and call up Uber.
Now, you know, I knew you would have said something smart, but I thought you would have said to him, get a screwdriver. But
yeah, man, then for him to come to Soufrière, he need a driver. You know. That's all right, boss. So I know he's watching. Meantime, we see possession there from VIEUX South, just keeping it.
the composed play there from Moses Henry.
Yeah. And he also has an eye for goal as well. I mean, there are two different type of players in Taj and Moses Henry, but Jamil knows what he's looking for. Meantime, we see the GROS-ISLET team trying to maintain their shape, trying to block off those channels and lanes that the VIEUX South team is trying to create.
Vidal Sanessa is doing well there.
Good confidence. Bring it all the way back. There's the big guy in the middle.
A good distribution there by Giovanni Di Turville. He's had his issues in terms of distribution throughout the course of this. That one straight on the chest of Eden Charles. Before South, they're at it again.
That's a little too much there for them. I was able to keep it inside. Good football. And now is the turn out before South. They're going to go all the way back with this one, trying to draw out. This goes to the team. Played across to the right side. Look at the infield. Sebastian heads out comfortably. Should be a foul. Before South. I don't know if you've realized as well. I mean, it's still early days in the encounter, but look at the difference so far in the regular season and in the semi-finals. So in the regular season, you see players be a little more hasty. This time around, you have the guys more measured. Because you don't want to give chances. You don't want to take too much of an early risk. Probably in the second half when the legs get tired, you see they might be opening up. But so far, it's very, very cagey and tight.
I want to add to what you just said. There's also the benefit of going back to review film of the games you've played against those opposition. You've played 2 games against them. The footage is there. So both of these teams would have studied their opposition, studied them not only in the games that they played against them previously, but in other games that they've played as well. And so I expect to see a highly tactical approach from both teams.
Yeah, it's a very good point, Eli. The tip is there. And you could go back and view your soft spots, what areas they hurt you, and of course what they do, they hurt you down that flank with Elva. Elva is quite pacey. Loads of tricks. And of course, film will be shown to the players themselves, not only to the technical staff, but to, try to fix the areas that they're soft on. That's a very good point. So throw it now to GROS-ISLET. Ball goes out of touch for a goal kick.
Yeah, crowd just filling in here at the Super Mini Stadium. I can see a lot of green. Suggests to me a lot of support for VIEUX South in here so far.
There's one thing about them here, the games are not being played at Philip Masley, but they always support their team. Always support the team. The Green Giants, they call themselves.
Right.
Football. First responder. Lucia.
The clearance come pass and Jose sparks their attack. They just got that one wrong with Stanislas. Straight to Kendall Clark. Back to Glendon Ferdinand and back to Kendall Clark.
Kendall Clark looks like
Kimlan Mason.
Yeah, I have a problem with those two guys. Man.
And they just added another dread at the back
Yeah,
again.
I
That's
have a
Eddie
problem with- I
Jabatis.
have a problem with those guys, man. The difference for me is the color of the boots. Kendall is more colorful. And you see, so attempted cross. There's a Ramis leaving for the Lille.
Good feint by Jalil.
He won this one again, Good skill by the youngster. Just changing the angle of attack and putting in the first shot of the game. Hoping that there is more to come. A very good skill by Jalil.
I think now is the first time either goalkeeper has been worked so far in this game. Of course, it turned out to be a relatively simple save for Glendon Ferdinand, the final analysis. But I'm pretty sure he was very anxious when he saw Jalil Evans tee that one up.
Yeah. Jalil can really pack a shot. A good technique. But the situation, he had some legs around him, so we're not able to put it on the probably the location in the goal where he wanted, but good first strike.
Yeah, we definitely have Moses Henry there. Good skill. Played out by O'Neal Tusker. We definitely have viewers from all over the place. Canada. Somebody said they're on the way to Mexico.
Wow. Guadalajara. And they're taking in the stream, yeah? Canada as well. Canada is in the North Pole. Pretty cold. Hope the football can warm you up. Although it's a bit windy in Soufrière tonight. So a tent made its way into the river.
Yes. 2 of them actually.
2 tents.
Yeah.
Which one? Was it
Beauty?
Oh, okay. One thing you sharp, you know. You sharp, you know. Was it TOT or the south tent?
KPT and TOT.
Yeah. Tonight you're on the buzzer, my brother. When I mentioned driver, you already say screws. Yeah, tonight you're on point tonight, man.
The semi-final critic.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta be in your A game. There's Jalil. Keeping good possession, Stanislas. Trying to thread one in, but good interception there by VIEUX South. Immediate attack. So that's one to look out for over Femi and Sebastian.
I think what Obafemi will be looking for is that ball played down the channel so he can just run off the shoulder of Rebo. And if he can get Rebo turning towards his goal, then that would be a victory for him.
Yeah, but he needs the support as well. So if he gets that done, and you have tight Elva around him, that spells trouble. That spells a lot of trouble. Meantime, we have our first card. Players down on the right side.
Like Josh George, the one down there, looks like. Entirely sure. Good to see some of our female national footballers, senior national footballers in the house.
I need some attention. I was just wondering, like, when the physio comes on, right? If we have an injury, can we just run the field?
If what?
If we have an injury, can we just run the field?
So the physio can check on us?
Yeah, man.
Keep wondering.
You know why I say that? On TikTok, I saw that, you know. A fella in the stands without an injury, we just run the field.
And lie down.
But consider what? If I have a spectator, I got injured, let's go with me. Yeah, the wall is setting up. It's a very interesting position. Jalil seems to be the one trusted with.
Received from the player from VIEUX, number 4, Hosea Mathrin. Yellow card in the 22nd minute.
Jose Mafra picking up that yellow card. Out low and hard.
Ball still in the area, still in the box area.
The clock doing just enough off of the.
VIEUX able to mop up. Immediate attack. Spread. You can see Elva now on the right side. And he's still trying to keep that ball in play.
Edija Baptiste up to Saviola Elva, who cuts inside, lost ball, and Eden Charles is on it to Jalil Evans, who's lofted it in.
A little too much. A little too much. I think Arimis is more comfortable with the ball at his feet.
Yes.
Because he lacks the pace to get past somebody, you know, like a charge, like a burst of speed. He lacks that. But if you put that ball in his foot, he can do wonders with it.
If you're going to put it in the air, it should come from the wide area,
Yeah,
and not
so
over his shoulder.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
He's pretty competent in the air, heading the ball. Good to see he recovered, because had that little incident in Gros-ISLET where he headbutted the back of a player and injured himself.
Had a nose injury or something like that. Yeah,
so
facial
good to
injury.
see him recovered from that and able to contribute for his team in the semi-finals. Into the 25th minute now, critic.
Yeah. That tackle on Jalil wasn't necessary. Again, player not in a dangerous position, going nowhere. Here's that ball again, just trying to clip it. Seems to be something that they've practiced. Many times I see the GROS-ISLET team when they're midway in the opponent's half, rather than try to work it out, I see they give you this little dink or clip of a pass. I know it works in GROS-ISLET because it's a little cricket and a little slope. So it's difficult for the defenders to deal with it. But on this flat surface, it will have to be perfect. And I say so, here is a chance. Jalil not aware that someone was behind him and making contact with the defender. So definitely it is a VIEUX South possession.
Yeah, just to add to what you're saying as well. The pace for VIEUX South is not only on the flanks going forward, but there's also a lot of pace in terms of their central defenders as well. The likes of Kimlan Mason and Kendall Clark. These guys, can easily deal with a ball slotted through or played over the top. Anything that has to be chased, you don't want to be in a foot race with these guys.
Yeah, you're correct. They're quite pacey at the back. They can deal with it. So GROS-ISLET now needs to find another route.
Yeah, the ball to feet. That's what you were speaking about.
That's what you have to do. I think the possession is in the balance. No one really dominating just yet. You see Elva.
Good combination play there. Kimlan Mason.
Not bad. That's the foul in itself, yeah.
Definitely.
But again, you could see what the VIEUX South team is made of. Once you get those players together as a bunch, they can have those wall passes being made and get through the defense of GROS-ISLET. Here's a searching pass there from Sebastian trying to put Jalil through. But the defender having none of it, just able to pull himself between the opponent and the ball, and resulting in a free kick for VIEUX South. I don't know if you realize the production crew in studio with us or in the com box. Those guys on location.
Casual?
Yeah, man, they got out the Bermuda shorts and what going on? Come on, Eli, you look like for the
holiday. It's a holiday.
For finals, we have to come with our Bermuda shorts. Now it's flip flops and what have you, But the bucket cap and all kind of what going on?
Bucket cap, you said?
Yeah.
That's going down leg. I'll leave that alone.
But Aramis keeping possession. Here's Eve going further afield. A little too much air on this one. Trouble for the goalkeeper. Was able to deal with it.
They did well because you're kind of looking into the lights.
Not only Eli, I tell you, a lot of goals have scored into lights in Soufriere, especially down towards the basketball court end.
Mm-hmm. One of the better lit facilities. Soufriere Mini Stadium.
You see quick recovery there from before. Interception there by Eve trying to pull some strings. Missed out on this one. No movement from GROS-ISLET. There is Elva trying to put in himself in the mix there. All going out. So far the game has been clean. No harsh tackles per se. It's the semi-finals. The teams know what's at stake. GROS-ISLET, like you mentioned, won some odd years ago. They want to make it to the finals. VIEUX South, who came up from second tier last year, should they make it? Who knows? That will be a back-to-back first tier and second tier. I don't think that has been done in recent times. So a lot of records and history beckons.
Yeah, actually Leclerc did that. Won the second division, they promoted, and then won the
following year.
Yes.
Okay. There's Obafemi trying to flick this one. Good defense there by GROS-ISLET. That's the little burst of speed he's missing. Now you know you could have the burst of speed.
Oh, you think the locks? Aerodynamics.
Okay. All right. Or probably if it's tight or something, you know, but I can see him because you know the head is important to gain speed. So if it's tight up in a knot or something, you know.
Let's keep an eye on Sebastian Rebo. He's been massaging the back of his right thigh. That's not a good sign. He cleared that ball relatively well enough. Maybe he was just stretching out.
Oh, that's a wonderful back heel pass. That cross should be coming. Trying to find Obafemi right in front of Rebo. Cleared. And it is still 0-all. 30 minutes gone, an hour to go in this game. So I was making the point, the production team have the Bermuda shorts and the flip-flops. Some of them even have socks.
With the flip-flops.
The flip-flops. As I heard in a recent voice note, Bagay Bell.
Okay, for South, they're in there right now. And just messed that one up. A strike there, blocked by Sebastian Rebo. Before South still applying some pressure, but scuppered there by Giovanni Di Turville. Little flurry there for V4 South.
Putting a little pressure on Grizzly. Searching pass.
Antonia Simon on it right now.
A good football by Grizzly. Poor touch there by Eve. Just stepped on the football. Immediately, Grizzly trying to mount a little possession. Here's a turn you asked for. But again, you see the strength of Rebo. He just basically just
a little nudge.
Just a little something, yeah, and he was not able to deal with it. It's a loose pass. Remember, we have the second semi-final tonight where Canaries will be coming up against the defending champions, Leclerc.
Yeah, the Canaries fans are already filing in. Player down there, looks like Tony Simon down for Grosile.
Yeah, well, I was watching it. He's all tipped up coming into the battle. So let's see.
Simon looked like he's got a blow to the lower back. Being treated by the physio.
Physios haven't been too busy. Not much mileage just yet. Searching pass. Oh, that's some sportsmanship there by V4. Just giving the ball back to Grosile. Sebastian with a long pass. and the teams not finding the destination if the passes. There's Toussaint who scored a pretty goal in his last encounter. No, his encounter before the last actually. So we can say that he's on song defensively and offensively.
Moses Henry now switching flanks to Elva, Saviola Elva. Not able to bring that one under his spell. 35 minutes gone. 10 to go in the first half, and as you said a little early on, a very cagey affair. Still lots of jabs and bobbing and weaving. Nobody's gone full out with an uppercut or a roundhouse as yet.
No use for the tip, no use for the cutting gel or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sparring at the moment.
Again, the goalkeeper coming out brave, picking up the ball at its highest point, immediately trying to spur an attack.
Glendon Ferdinand is a good goalkeeper. I think he got a national call up a little early on. Didn't make the final cut, but he was in the mix.
Parents there, no nonsense defense by VIEUX South. I want to say good night, my buddy Dogu. Dogu break a record today, Eli. Free showers. Normally he's 1.2.
Must be blessed. Must be blessed.
1.2 showers, so the 2 is what? 1.2 is what? Welcome. Here's over Femi trying to hold up this one. Oh, good pass on to the right side. You can hear the crowd. Was on the scene again, Toussaint. Highly underrated in the league, but he gets the job done. True ball. Giovanni coming out and making himself big. Here's an opportunity. That's the bravery of a goalkeeper, the life of a goalkeeper. Of course, the ball was loose, and the attacker had all the right to make a move for it. But if you watch the replay, Eli, you'll realize how big and brave Giovanni had to be.
Yeah, Carson Stanislas
Ball loose.
attacker did get to the ball
Oh,
first.
yes, he had to.
So Carson Stanislas did well to have a no call there, but as I always say, doesn't hurt any less.
Doc immediately on the scene. Physio as well. Fire service as well. So it all ends well. continue. Ball played into Aramis. Aramis trying to hold off his defender. Trying to put one through. Soft appeal there. Eli, there's a soft appeal by Aramis, who thought that the defender made contact with his hand. The referee had a good look at it. He took his time about it, as a matter of fact. And now he points to the spot. If you look at the replay, look at the appeal by Aramis.
Well, I felt it did hit his hand.
There you go.
Yes, it did.
It did.
Hand is not in a natural position. Out away from the body. So, my initial thought was, that's a handball. But like you said, Carson Stannis has given himself a lot of opportunity to think about it.
He took his time.
He points to the spot, so it's going to be Jalil Evans looking to
The draw first blood.
add to his tally as well. And go level at the top with Johan De Garzon on 10 goals. Interestingly enough, I don't think he's taken a penalty for goals this season as yet. I think all of his goals are from open play.
Open play. Well, it shows the seniority and trust. How he's matured as a player. So the responsibility now is from shock to Cap Estate.
Well, a finisher is a finisher is a finisher.
Jalil just giving him the eyes, basically, and sending him the wrong direction. And with this penalty, GROS-ISLET leads in the semifinals versus VIEUX South, 1-0. But again, these things do happen in football, rather fortuitous. Ball came up to the defender on his hand, and Aramis was on spot to appeal. The official took his time, and I think he made the right decision.
Yeah, replay is definitely confirmed that the ball did hit his hand, and not like he was standing next to Gilbert. His hand was
Right there.
out from his body.
Yeah.
So Eddie Jean-Baptiste will be a little upset at himself, but the flip side is VIEUX South. They have enough time on the clock to try and get themselves back in this fixture.
Loose pass there. There's one coming across.
Yeah, Sachin ball.
Goal scored in the 43rd minute.
VIEUX South regained possession after the little incident there for Aramis. He's getting attention on the touchline. Stitching pass there. Chip ball in the area. Sebastian putting his size 13 behind this. Again, if you're GROS-ISLET, now it's time to mind yourself. Not much time left for the break, I think we have an injury to Ramis. So he's been replaced by Troy Greenwich. I don't think he can continue. So Troy immediately comes in.
I think that's a blow for Gros-ISLET.
Yeah. But 5 minutes of added time. We still see before South in the area.
So immediately into the action, holding up the ball. Keeping Charles all along the ground and cut out by South. Was kept it in.
Substitution for Gros-ISLET.
Oh, the strike there!
Moses Henry.
That is what VIEUX South bring to the table. Moses Henry almost tiptoeing his way into the box, critic, and depositing that one into the bottom left-hand corner of Giovanni Di Turville. 1-1.
He gives you the Jokeres celebration. Must be an Arsenal fan. Good going, my brother. But you mentioned earlier, Eli, the starting lineup between Taj and Moses Henry. Taj is a superb player, but this is the edge Moses Henry brings. Moses Henry will take more risk than Taj Constantine. And that's the headache you want as a coach, to have all those players available with different skill sets.
Yes.
And of course, they didn't bother themselves. They were down 1, not much time left. And they were able to score a goal from open play. All.
We did indicate to you at the start of this fixture that
there will be goals.
there will be goals. There were 12 goals scored in the 2 games that were played between these 2 teams in the regular season. So it's that's on average 6 goals per game. So
4 more to go.
4 more.
That's
Yeah.
right, 4 more to go. Either way, it would be 3-1. It would be 2-2, but we guaranteed 4 more goals.
Goals are coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
Plus 3 minutes. Goal by number 7, Moses Henry.
Hoping that the shackles will be off now for both teams. They both conceded. There's nothing to keep a clean sheet about anymore.
But they're going to the break, and of course they'll be given new instructions to come back on with. Again, now the nerves have gone. The legs are free. Players need to express themselves, especially in the second half. Free kick for Gros-ISLET. What you want is pinpoint accuracy coming across there with some wind assisted. Put that ball on the penalty spot, and anything can happen.
Manfred about to put this one in with his left peg towards the near pole, and
I should have done better with it.
played out easily by Rida Stanislas.
Interesting, I see Summers in the stands. The coach for Ancillary is already scouting and seeing
I was thinking that
what he can do when his team comes up next campaign.
he's also following the live stream.
Yeah, I had a little
Don't
chat
know if
with
he's hearing the audio.
Yeah, I had a little chat with Summers. It's a goal again, Eli, off a dead ball situation, a corner coming across, and VIEUX South was alert to it, very, very alert to it. It looks like Elva is the one celebrating, he's the one pointing to the head.
Rashford celebration.
Yes, yeah.
But you don't know if he's a Man U or Barcelona fan.
I suspect he's both. Saviola Elva, not normally known for his heading prowess, but in a semi-final, anything goes. Remember, we did say we are promised 4 more goals. Right now, it is 2-1 in favor of VIEUX South. Yeah, Gosley caught napping.
The first half and we're halfway there in terms of goals.
They caught napping, not much time.
There's the halftime whistle. VIEUX South roaring back after conceding that earlier penalty, or the penalty earlier I should say, converted by Jelly Levens. Of course, Saviola Elva and Moses Henry in the 45th plus third and 45th plus fifth. And it's 2-1 to VIEUX South in semi-final number 1. We'll be back after the break.
On December 6, all roads lead to Soufre. 4 teams who fought, battled, and earned their place. La Clary, the defending champions, carrying the torch for the city of Castries. VIEUX South, champions of the 2024 Super League, growing stronger every game. GROS-ISLET, returning to the Final Four, hungry for redemption. And semi-finals, be there.
Players, officials, and supporters
28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the auction business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. VIEUX has been an incredible partner, supporting my vision of expansion and diversification in every sector. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
Spend your life living VIEUX got you. Tap into your life anywhere, anytime with your VIEUX Visa credit card. Spend your life living VIEUX got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise. The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas, ready for more guests.
On December 6, all roads lead to Soufre. 4 teams who fought, battled, and earn their place. Leclerc, the defending champions, carrying the torch for the city of Castries. VIEUX Fort South, champions of the 2024 Super League, growing stronger every game. GROS-ISLET, returning to the Final Four, hungry for redemption. And Canaries, the West Coast Giants, backed by a wave of loyal supporters. Two massive clashes, one unforgettable night. It all happens December 6th under the lights of the Soufrière Mini Stadium. 4 teams, one step from glory. The Premier League semi-finals. Be there.
One, two. Hey. One, two. Buona noche, di carnival. You hate me? Showman. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. One. Shit, that is you gain levels. You gain levels. One. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Dream big, make it your own. Home sweet gets you any style of home. Be your said home sweet home with a home sweet mortgage. You are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. See that new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Now when you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home sweet mortgages are designed around you. Home flex, a home equity line of credit. Home quest, for professionals building new dreams. And home switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home sweet mortgages, make it your own. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Need a new home, we get it. POSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. POSL.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Clear your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind-the-scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love.
St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
On December 6th, all roads lead to Soufrière. 4 teams who fought, battled, and earned their place. La Clery, the defending champions, carrying the torch for the city of Castries. VIEUX South, champions of the 2024 Super League, growing stronger every game. GROS-ISLET, returning to the Final Four, hungry for redemption. And Canaries, the West Coast Giants, backed by a wave of loyal supporters. 2 massive clashes, 1 unforgettable night. It all happens December 6th under the lights of the Soufrière Mini Stadium. 4 teams, 1 step from glory. The Premier League semi-finals. Be there.
28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the horseshoe business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. VIEUX has been an incredible partner, supporting my vision of expansion and diversification in every step of the way. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
To your life anywhere, anytime with your VOSL Visa credit card. Spend your life, let it VOSL's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off.
About to see the second half of play.
Of course, we're back with second half action right here at the Sufra Mini Stadium, where VIEUX South, they lead GROS-ISLET 2-1 in this winner takes all. Well, winner advances to the finals. And VIEUX South on course at the moment to do so. Of course, Elijah Williams back in your company alongside the critic, Tennis in Glasgow.
Yeah, of course, the VIEUX South team imposing themselves, getting 2 late goals. This is what you want. If it's anything or information you want going into a first half, is goals. So basically, the topic Baba Lastic would have initially want to have with his team, that would have changed. Because they were in there, now they're on the back foot. But in case of VIEUX South, Jamil now will have to, let's tell his guys to keep on the pressure. Let's build some more intensity and we see how they can propel the score. So 2 different sets of instructions, but in football, a 2-1 lead is one of the most dangerous leads.
I think we've had a change in goal as well. I think Giovanni de Turville
injury
out. George goes in goal and Jade Severin takes his position in the outfield.
Yeah. One thing about this VIEUX South team is that the intensity and how they continue to run.
Aaron Richard in as well. Oh, my apologies. Joshua is out. His brother Josh is in goal. The Jimo critic.
Yes, the twins.
Yeah.
One is a goalkeeper, one is a defender. But sometimes I'm thinking that it could be the one who went out, just change your uniform and go in goal. We
wouldn't be none the wiser.
Yeah, we wouldn't have an idea. So it could be the same person remaining on the playing field in a different position. But it's a long throw in now to GROS-ISLET. The defense of VIEUX South able to deal with it. Jamil disappointed with the coach playing his arms, saying that you have to put that ball further upfield.
Very animated on the side.
And here is VIEUX South on the attack again.
Sean Joseph, and coming in is number 6, Jeffrey McFarlane.
So Javik McFarlane in for Sean Joseph as well. So, substitution for VIEUX South.
There's Javik trying to impose his small size on Aaron Richard.
And in is number 1, Jude Severin. And the second substitution for GROS-ISLET out is number 77, Giovanni de Turville, and in is number 20, Aaron Richard. Double substitution for GROS-ISLET.
Throw in now to GROS-ISLET. Stanislas trying to have his way, ball come across, the goalkeeper collects quite comfortably. I think the cross, that's where they intended to find itself. Good skill there by Moses Henry. Laying his man further pass. Over from on the charge. Goalkeeper coming out, clearing this one.
He did well there.
GROS-ISLET keeping possession. Loose pass.
We've not seen Trent Alexander venture forward too much so far in this game. He's pretty much held his midfield area. He's normally one to burst out of the midfield and provide a little extra numbers in attack. As we see Moses Henry skipping past then. The ball dealt with by Sebastian Rebo.
And that's Kendall. Pink boots. That's how I differentiate them. Pink boots, Kendall. Rosalie trying to see if they can make their way back into the semifinals. And we have information that the honorable rep for Rosalie is in the house, in the building. Mr. Sports Council Kazime. We also have the rep for Viva South Eli.
That's right.
Danny Butcher it is.
That's correct.
Okay.
I think I can just see them in my quiz, yeah?
Yeah, the top word you use them. Quiz,
yeah, I can see them there.
That's going to be too much for Troy Greenwich to deal with. Maybe a younger version of Troy Greenwich would have been able to deal with those two defenders. Defender goes to floor. It's a free kick to Rosalie. Here's Aaron Richard on the charge. Referee want to call this one back to seek attention for the player who is still figuring out. Eli, who's physio of the year?
That's interesting. I actually think you're looking at the two top physios there, you know. Rosalie and Viva South. Both ladies.
You are correct. Neck and neck, eh? So it depends on the finals. Who makes it to the finals? But she has been doing some good work. But I really miss the Mabia physio.
Which one? Mabia has two physios.
Two.
Yeah.
Two. Long searching pass up field. Good defending there by Viva South. Smoothing this one out, heading this one out. Remember, we have the second semi-final up next. Canaries to take on defending champions. We'll see our guy in goal, forfeit 8. Good night to his family.
You sure he's going to be in goal?
Well, let's see. Let's see. He has earned his right to be in goal, I can tell you. Let's find out. Let's see.
Well, don't forget, during the course of the season, we've seen him deployed
as a right back.
The areas,
yeah,
right back,
see.
left back.
Yeah, let's see.
Even heard he can play as a striker as well.
All right. I wanted to do a little too much there on the right flank. Throw into Grosile.
And the crowd has filled in nicely at the Super Mini Stadium. Of course, loads of Canaries supporters. Remember speaking to the coach of Canaries, Manasseh Edward, and he indicated that at that time, he was certain there were at least 6 busloads of supporters to come down. So it may be more.
Wow. So Canaries is empty tonight. All right. Long ball there from Viva South. Moses Henry having a very good game. There's a clip ball to defender. Sebastian doing his job pretty well. Blocking any cross coming through.
See the support for Grosile has sort of gone quiet in the chat.
Goalkeeper came out, wasn't able to get it, but it's a Goal kick to GROS-ISLET. Just want to big up my partner, Coco Bellas. That's a no what you texting me. I want everybody on the stream to hear. That's a no what you texting me. I show it to Eli, so maybe if Eli want to say it, I don't know, but I don't get involved with it.
Coco like Simos.
What he was making mention of is that Al Leons, the physio for Denry, is the only physio to receive a red card. How you could be a physio and get a red card?
Well, no, he's a kitman. I was about to say there's Casimir.
Yeah,
Kitman.
Yes,
kitman,
but
not
the
a physio.
physio, but what business you have with the referee?
Maybe the referee wasn't allowing him to do his job and he remonstrated. I don't know.
You know? So Alliance, physio of the year. Lord. Okay, the game continues. Seems to be that the VIEUX South team Eli will be looking for insurance. So you don't want to give GROS-ISLET any glimmer of hope that they can draw this game and then it becomes a dogfight.
I think GROS-ISLET may just be a little less forward moving because of the fact that Giovanni Di Silva is not in goal. I think that's going to keep a couple of them at bay and they may not necessarily attack in the sort of numbers that they may need to get at this VIEUX South team.
But remember, they're down. So they need at some point to break out.
Well, they do. At what point will that be? That's the question.
You don't want to leave it too late. You have the likes of Jalil there still, you have Eve there still, you have Troy. All those guys are capable of scoring goals. So at some point, you need to come out.
And I think that's why you saw the introduction of Aaron Richards.
That's
Somebody
right.
likes to run with the ball.
But Aaron, his game, he don't bring players in. If you get my point, Eli. As much as he like to run with the football, but he doesn't engage his teammates to assist with running the football.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so
he might have been introduced to be a one-man counter-attack, basically.
that's not going to work.
Yeah. So,
Aaron,
see how it works out for GROS-ISLET. I think they're in a spot of bother without Giovanni's. It's not just about his ability to keep goal, but his leadership, him being able to organize the defense from the back, and he's very vocal. Yes.
We just saw the Canaries team heading out for their warm-ups, and you could have heard the crowd already making some noise, you know. As much as Sebastian has some size, Obafemi has a little size as well, you know.
Yeah, he's
he can
not small.
Yeah. Talking about size.
See the recovery speed over Kendall Clark there.
98 for Canaries just went out to one.
You did say the guy lost some weight.
Yeah, but a lot of weight, but it's good.
So he's saying even though he lost the weight, he's still huge.
Yeah, you know what I mean. No, I mean he's good now, man. He's good. What I suspect is that the uniform is too small for him. So as much as he lost weight, but the uniform is still too small for him.
Just make him look big.
Yeah, bigger. So he lost the weight, yes, but the uniform remains the same.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Just about to hit the hour mark. Are we saying that VIEUX South has become comfortable?
I don't know that I would say that they're comfortable. I would rather want to say that they have some modicum of control over the fixture. GROS-ISLET are the ones that really need to get a goal. And I think VIEUX South are going to beat them. And they're going to try to see how they could hit them on the break, and with a less experienced goalkeeper in goal, see how they could take their chance.
And we see a little raid on goal there from for South. Bashan trying to hook it. The goalkeeper was able to gobble it down. Can we say that
Poor
South?
kick.
Can we say Viva South has 1 foot in the door?
It's a little too early to say. It's a slender 1-goal margin. Anything can happen. So GROS-ISLET win a penalty in the first half. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
But I do think they have control over this fixture at the moment.
We did mention earlier that some of the senior female national footballers are on tap. Those numbers has increased. The ladies are very much into football. I also see the parent of Sebastian. His dad is in the stands as well. Of course, he hails from France. Allez le bleu. Game has gone cold a bit. And then all spread towards the left side. There's nobody there. Of course, the finals will be held on National Day, Eli.
That's right.
Right here at the Suffolk Mini Stadium, the 13th of December.
That's right. It's a national league for National Day.
Yeah, so for those of you, don't make any plans, but the only plan to make is to be here in your national colors. Ball going out the touch. So throw into V4 South. Moses Henry looks to be the one taking the challenge to GROS-ISLET. Through ball, Moses Henry on the charge. Good defending there by the youngster. Going to be a throw in now to V4 South. Big time cross. Still in the area. Yeah, you can hear the fans itching for some excitement. It looked like GROS-ISLET has lost their impetus. There's a ball. Too much on this one. Long throw in. GROS-ISLET. It's Eve trying to play in. Even Richard intercepted by VIEUX South. So, long pass. Femi still having control, is it? There's a chance. Still have chance. The ball ping-ponging in the area. This pass there by Jalil. And able to connect. Again, the press of this VIEUX South team. Relentless pursuit. They work very hard when they don't have the football. And it has been rewarding. Opportunity, Eli. And if you ask me, the attacker missed the ball. However, the goalkeeper made some contact with him. And you could see the GROS-ISLET players basically pleading to the official. Look at this, Eli. Chipped across. Jalil, let's put in a ball into a dangerous little area. Missed by the defender. Missed by Aaron. Oh, nothing in there. Nothing. Nothing at all. Play on. Nothing at all. If you want to go inside the area, you have to go inside the strong. Same way. There was a lion in a den. Was it Aaron? Oh, Daniel. Okay, all right. When they're brave, my brother. In the meantime, the clock keeps ticking. Good football there by GROS-ISLET. They on the attack. Slight tackle there. Ball comes across. No attacker to get onto it. Substitution meantime. Taj Constantine goes out for Saviola. Comes in rather. So another loose pass. 2-on-2 situation. Yeah, a little too forceful in that tackle. Shan Alfred also coming in for Obafemi Poyot. Obafemi not able to get on the score sheet tonight. So you could say Sebastian has done his job. But they still trail 2-1. Another loose pass there from GROS-ISLET. It's a foul for sure. So ball will be going up. What a feat it would be to see VIEUX South progress to the finals, knowing that they won last year, the second tier, and they have a chance to win the first tier. Sebastian with a long free kick. Ups to go to goal. And that would be a 40-yarder in the NFL tomorrow. Over the bar. You're down 1 in the semi-finals, and you're up. You just kick the ball over the bar in a stadium full of wind. It's a through ball, dangerous pass there. Good pass there from Stanislas. Ball comes across. And it's a tap in. Aaron Richard. Ah, the flag is up. The flag is up. The flag is up. Aaron Richard 40-yarder tap in. Good work by the winger, but the flag is up. It's an offside goal. You can plead from now till the 90th minute. The game goes on. There's the replay. Jalil putting this one across.
And sees ahead of play.
He's way ahead. He's not only
sees ahead of play.
Way ahead. So the officials getting it right, 100%.
Yes, production's getting it right too.
As well, yeah. Kudos to everybody. There's another cross ball by Jalil. Ball comes in. Goalkeeper gathers. Moses Henry is my man of the match so far.
Despite the fact how events in this game have seemed to favor VIEUX South, more so the departure of Giovanni Di Turville in goal for GROS-ISLET, them being down a goal. I don't think VIEUX South have really jumped on that opportunity to go forward and extend. They sort of still holding back a little bit. I don't know, Critic, if you've observed or if you think it's tactical on their part.
I think it's tactical. But like I said, 2-1 is a very dangerous lead. And normally, 4 goals are always, there's always a spread of 4 when those teams meet each other. But it's a semi-final and you have to be cagey about your business. You don't want to venture forward and leave the back exposed. There's so much that you don't want to do too early. So let us see if it's game management between them. If they're going to be receiving new instructions to get it on. But I do believe any opportunity, whether it be half, that VIEUX South gets on this goalkeeper, they're going to score. One thing to be a backup goalkeeper, and it's one thing to come in a semi-final with all this pressure on you.
Meanwhile, Badger Edward is in for Tony Simon, so a midfielder out, attacker in. So it goes to show where the mind of Francis Babalastic is right now.
He has no choice. He has to go for it. He has to go all out. I mean, you're coming from a community which spans from Shock Bridge to Cap Estate. That's a lot at stake. So you have a ground name after you as well. That's a lot of responsibility.
A lot.
So you have to bring back something. You have to bring back something in the north. So you have to throw all that he has, all his attacking prowess, even the kitchen sink. In the meantime, we see Gregson making his way as well. For VIEUX South. He comes with experience, although being injured, but he can spot a pass. As I say so, he immediately picks a pass 75 minutes gone. So throw into a GROS-ISLET. Now going up. VIEUX is employed as a central midfielder. He's not getting much joy in carrying that football. Mini collision there. Immediately the referee gets onto the spot to check on the players. And physio is called on. Ball going out of touch, so it's a throw into GROS-ISLET. Still in for chance, loads of time to go still.
Before South on it. Losing out to GROS-ISLET, foul committed there. Official has had a good game, Critic.
Yeah, he's been in charge of the game again, not letting the game get too feisty on the spot. Good decision of the penalty. So he's been on it. He's had a very good game.
Yeah, when you don't hear the official's name being called, you know they're doing what they're supposed to.
shot there, going wide. You could hear the crowd moaning. Then the crowd wants to see more goals, and it's not biased to anybody. I mean, as much as V4 South do have their supporters here, but it seems that there's some persons who want to see a little drama towards the end.
My spidey senses say to me both of the teams who are going to be playing in the next fixture probably both rather play GROS-ISLET than VIEUX South. I think VIEUX South has been a bogey team for the teams in the top four.
Yeah, good. VIEUX South on the charge. Here's Moses Henry.
Take no prisoners there.
See somebody on the stream said, "We Tennyson Salah. Salah plays for Liverpool in Palmwell."
Not today. He's on the bench.
And this is here we playing. So when you type in Tennyson Salah, no, it's Tennyson Glasgow. Tenacious defending there by GROS-ISLET. Still within the contest. 82 minutes gone. Are VIEUX going to make back-to-back finals, Tilai? Looks like it.
They're on course. GROS-ISLET have to get on with it even though they're down a man. There's no time there, of course. Time would have been added on towards the end, but they don't want to break stride, break momentum.
Trying to fret this one too.
And it's a penalty.
Interesting decision. Rebo has always been this aggressive defender. Tried to plead his case with the official.
You see the replay.
Let's look at the replay. Try to this one through. All is loose. Ah, yes it is.
Yes it is.
Yes it is. He didn't see him coming towards the blind side of him.
Should have looked in the Quasier.
That's right. He kicked at the attacker. Just kind of clipped under his boots. Kind of, resulted in a penalty. And he's trying to say that the ball was already no. He's trying to plead his case by reacting what he did.
Well, the VIEUX South player actually got to the ball first.
There you go. And watch what the referee was right there.
Right there, jolly on the spot. He's done a good
good job.
Good job tonight to Carson Stanislas. Doesn't matter how much the GROS-ISLET players try to negotiate. I think he's going to change his mind.
Also, Eli, we did in your preview mention that we normally see 4 goals. Should this penalty be converted, it will be.
Well, actually 6, I think, because 12 between the two of them was scored between the two of them. So, what if this gets converted? It's 3 goals to 1, but still not a bad shout.
Yeah, I get you.
4 goals is still quite a few goals for any fixture.
Is that Jovic taking the penalty?
Looks so.
Wow. I don't even think Giovanni would have been able to take this one. Jolly on the spot. 3 goals to 1. I think somebody flag is up. So I don't know if it would be interesting. I would want to know what was the situation.
If it's an infringement on the keeper, the goal should stand.
That's my point. If he came forward, he still scored. So. Looks like gonna be
looks like it may have been some encroachment. Of course, all players are supposed to. No player is supposed to stand in the D, as a matter of fact.
Probably somebody got in there before the
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the national word. The national word is in full swing. Yeah, all right. Yeah. It's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be said 16 times. I think they got on to 12, right? They were able to get on to 12. So somewhere along the line, before this game over, we were expecting 4. 4 attempts at the national word.
Oh my goodness, what will they do with this guy? Not that guy, this guy.
No, you're right. So it's 3 goals to 1. And Brazil were outfoxed. I think we must credit before South on the approach of the game. They never went full tilt in terms of attack. They basically measured how they kept their press, and the press has been coming.
Yes.
And thereby not allowing Grosse to settle and get their goal scorers into scoring positions.
I think for South pressed a little early on, and they dropped back a little bit. They've been in control of this fixture, Critic.
They have.
Not in typical fashion, not in the
I use the press.
marauding forward fashion that we used to in terms of for South, but they've controlled this fixture nonetheless.
You'll get that in the semi-finals. You'll get that. Let the dust settle.
Yeah, let me just applaud the players though for keeping calm. A red card is out.
I figured that. By the time he used his hands on the player, I figured that much. He was a tackle. It was a tackle by Aaron Richards on Vic. That's Vic, right?
Yeah.
By the time he retired,
Who was given the red card? I'm not too sure.
It looks like it's Vic. But what I'm saying is that he was tackled by Aaron Richards. Now, they were in a little melee, but in getting up, when Aaron stepped up to him, he literally just pushed him off. I know he's pissed about it, but he has no one to blame but himself. Just came on, the team is leading 3 goals to 1, lost his head. Basically lost his head in this encounter. Should have been smarter, former national player, loads of experience. Should never let your emotions get the better of you.
He's done for the season. He's going to miss the final.
Oh, yes. And he might miss the start of next season as well.
Maybe. I was thinking that.
You might have to start playing drafts. You know drafts?
Well, he did get himself in a piggy there.
That's it, and piggy is a term
Got
used
himself
in drafts. Young players need to keep their emotions in check. It is not a game; is a game about discipline.
Particularly when you're leading 3 goals to 1 with what, 5 minutes left in the encounter.
Come on, you get a chance to get to the finals, to showcase yourself, and you go on and do that.
Should have just laughed that one off.
Yeah, let's get up and play on, you know. Oh, good save there by the keeper, Eve, trying to sneak one under the bar from way out. Did mention he would be influential for Grosse-ISLET. He wasn't that imposing figure. And that is why you see Grosse-ISLET crumbling. Grosse-ISLET, of course, will be featured in the third place playoff, that is.
6 minutes at a time. I actually think for this season, Grosse-ISLET was most potent when Jerry Levens was deployed as a central striker and flanked by Mackay Stanislas and Badger Edward.
Yeah. They were better, but I guess as some players came back, the coaches had some decisions to make. Yeah.
GROS-ISLET looking to see if they could get back into this. Still 3.5 minutes to go, of course. Before South will just be looking to keep a hold of it.
GROS-ISLET, VIEUX was down to 10 men. Should be about three odd minutes left.
Sean Alfred winning a free kick there.
Now we see Sebastian employ like in a Harry Maguire role up front. And see if he could score a brace.
Very apt description there.
Did spread to Jalil, but not on his favorite foot.
What I don't understand, Sebastian Rebo takes free kick after free kick from distance and looks to blast it at goal. Gets the ball in the box, does not even look at the goal. Lays it off to Jalil, who's in a wider position, further away from the goal than he is.
He doesn't trust himself.
Maybe he's better on dead ball situations.
He doesn't trust himself. Ten men, VIEUX holding on. Another clip ball. There you see Sebastian again. Nice little pass. For the cut. I haven't said this in quite a while.
Don't think the 10 men are just holding on, a critic. They're up 2 goals, so they're comfortable.
Well, I mean, holding on to the lead.
Oh, there, yeah. Last minute of the promised 6. Of course, it's a minimum of 6 minutes. Been an absolutely thrilling, interesting fixture. Sebastian Rebo now shielding it. Eden Charles across the reader. Stanislas. Ball goes into the box. And that's it, folks. 3 goals to 1. VIEUX South into the finals. At the first asking, newly promoted VIEUX South, winners of the Super League last season. They are now into the finals of the Premier League at the first time of asking. And they did so in emphatic fashion. 3 goals to 1. Jovic McFarlane, who was ejected, scored in the 88th minute via the penalty spot. It's an own goal by Sebastian Rebo in the 45th plus 5. That goal was originally given to young Saviola Elva, but the dubious goals panel have given it as an own goal to Rebo. Moses Henry in the 45th plus 3 minutes. Of course, Jerry Levens via the penalty spot in the 43rd minute scored for GROS-ISLET. Disappointment for the boys in blue, disappointment once again, but it's elation for VIEUX South. They've demonstrated that they belong here. They don't just belong in the Premier League, but they have dominated the Premier League as well. So we now know one half of the finalists. Of course, stay tuned for the post-match interviews with my trusty colleague Tennyson Glasgow. So Elijah Williams saying good night, folks.
Mic check 1 2. I'm here with Coach Alvin Porter. Of course, you could see he can hold back the smile, but you guys won Tier 2 last year, and now these guys are into the finals for this year's competition in Tier 1. What amount of work have you guys put in to be so resourceful in this campaign?
Yeah, it has been a tireless job for us. We worked hard day and night, putting in the hard work. So that's the result of our hard work.
The team in itself seems to be very energetic. You had a little blip there where Jovic may have just lost his head a bit, but would that derail you guys or put you guys off track?
Our goal from the start was to win the competition, and that's what we're there for. No matter who's in, who's out, that's our goal, and we're going to win it.
You're going to win it?
Yes.
So you can say confidently VIEUX South will be the champions come National Day?
Yes, nobody can stop the green machine this year.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. Coach Porter saying that nobody can stop the Green Giants. Keeper for the GROS-ISLET team, Stanislas, I know you are a bit disappointed. You were hard work on the pitch. I could see even in the dying moments of the game, you kept on working and working and working. What went wrong?
At the end of the day, what can we say? A hard-fought battle. We give our best. All we could do is just go back and regroup again. Although it was the semi-finals, we were looking forward to the final, but unfortunately things didn't go our way. we can't say nothing about that as a football.
Well, I know it's very hard for players to get motivated to play a third place playoff. Do you think you guys are going to be ready to play the third place after this disappointment?
Well, after the disappointment, at the end of the day, football is football. We have to turn up to play. We commit ourselves to playing football. We make the sacrifices, even if we didn't make it to the finals. But at the end of the day, we have to come and play the third place.
VIEUX have defeated you guys on 3 occasions, including tonight. Are they that good?
Football at the end of the day. Sometimes you give your best, and sometimes things may not go your way. But at the end of the day, you can't put your head down, but you have to continue fighting. But at the end of the day, it's the football. We are not looking forward to the defeat. But what can we say? We fight and we give a tough battle.
All right, my brother. Thank you for speaking with us. All the best, man. Folks, we have the other semi-finals where we're going to see Canaries take on the defending champions, Leclerc. Stick around with that because it's going to get even hotter than this game that just gone past. Thank you.